insulation today, ladies and gentlemen, and that's the truck here. Foam getting in the crawl, foam going into the crawl space down there. There you go. So we're back in the house here. We're actually putting our insulation in, and I'm going to show you how fast it expands. Let's show you what this stuff looks like. Watch this. Whoa, there you go. And you can hear that sound. That's the chemical reaction of the insulation expanding and filling every crack and cranny of this house. There you go. He's working hard today, old Yash. Yeah. Covered in it. So the idea here is that we coat the house with this insulation, as you can see, very rough. And then we come back in and we actually shave it down so it's flat to the walls, and we can put our drywall right on top of it. So what the unique part about this insulation is that it actually fills in every last gap. And you can also see what we're doing is we're doing it every second cavity, so that he can come back and trim it and make sure that he's got a good bond between those two cavities. Sometimes it'll kind of float across the top. So we shoot every second cavity and then come back in and trim it and then reshoot it again. So, you know, this is certainly not the way that everybody insulates their house, but for soundproofing, because we are relatively close to an airport here, this is probably the best thing that you can do. And we really worked hard to get this product installed, and the house, you can already hear the house is quieter, and it will certainly be nice and warm. And you know, the difference between this type of insulation and batt insulation is that anywhere there's a protrusion, instead of it kind of pushing up against it, it will now flow right in behind it. And there will never, ever, ever be a spot where there's no insulation between the inside wall and the outside wall. So, very unique product, very different type of insulation, very different type of look to it. You can see relatively soft stuff. But wow, does it make a difference. You can already hear the quiet. So, show you when it's trimmed, show you when it's all done, but till next time, like we say, not everyone does it like this, but this is the way we like to do it. Okay, we are actually in the insulation truck, and you can see this is the machine that actually mixes, or rather pushes the insulation out into the lines, those two lines. It heats it, and it heats the product, and it runs them out into the red and the blue lines. And right at the nozzle, they actually mix together, and the chemical reaction happens as it hits the wall, where it expands. You can see this stuff comes in big drums, the two different parts of this insulation that we spray into the wall. So we need that and that, or actually this one over here and this one over here, to combine to make that foam. So there we go, we're making foam. some more later.